All right, fellow adventurers, welcome to a really special expedition. Today, we're not hunting for ancient relics, but for some truly legendary drinks. Our destination? The wild, wonderful world of Animal Kingdom's best bars and lounges. So, you might want to grab your field guide, because we're about to drink around the wild.
So when you think about doing a bar crawl at Walt Disney World, I bet your mind immediately goes to Epcot's World Showcase, right? I mean, it's the classic. But what if I told you there's another park, a much wilder one, that gives you an experience that's just as good and maybe, just maybe, even better?
Okay, let's just get right to it. This is the whole reason we're on this expedition today. This bold claim is what we're here to investigate. The idea that Animal Kingdom, with all its hidden corners and immersive lands, might actually be the undisputed champ of adult beverages. So, let's put it to the test, shall we?
Our quest kicks off as the morning sun is just hitting those misty peaks in Asia, right under the shadow of the Forbidden Mountain. You can almost smell the spices in the air and you just know a run-in with the Yeti is coming. But, before we face that beast, we probably need to build up a little courage at a couple of local spots.
So here's our first mission briefing. We've got two main checkpoints to hit in this land. First up is the Thirsty River Bar, which is perfect for weary travelers. And then there's the walkout bar at the famous Yak and Yeti Hotel, which, believe me, has its own secrets.
Okay, first stop, the Thirsty River Bar. Now, a lot of people walk right by this place, but seasoned explorers, they know this is one of the best spots to just recharge. It's this great open-air bar where you can grab a drink and watch all the other adventurers scream their heads off coming down Expedition Everest.
And now for our first piece of intel, the Himalayan Ghost. You see vodka and guava on the menu, and you might be thinking something super exotic, right? Well, the field report is crystal clear on this one. It tastes exactly like a liquid pink starburst. Seriously. If you love those sweet, candy-like cocktails that still pack a punch, this is your first objective.
And if you're willing to dig a little deeper, you can find some real treasures. Over at the Yak and Yeti walk-up bar, explorers can sometimes find secret menu items. One blogger got their hands on something called the Summit. It's a mix of gin, elderflower, and kiwi, and their reaction just says it all. It's got that mojito vibe, but without the mint. A perfect find for the curious traveler.
Okay, the mountain has been conquered, the midday sun is high in the sky, and now our expedition is moving to a whole new continent. We're heading into the vibrant village of Harambe in Africa. You can hear the drums, the buzz of the marketplace. This part of the journey is all about soaking in the incredible atmosphere.
So, our mission briefing for Africa gives us two very different but equally important checkpoints. You've got Tamu Tamu Refreshments, which is home to an absolutely iconic Disney treat. And then there's the Dawa Bar, which is basically the social hub of Harambe, always buzzing with live music.
This means in Africa, you kind of have to choose your own adventure. Are you in the mood for a full bar experience, a place to sit down, listen to some music, and really savor a craft cocktail? Then you're heading to Dawa Bar. Or are you on the move and just need a quick, classic, boozy Dole Whip float to cool you down? Then Tamu Tamu is your spot.
Let's get some intel on a Dawa Bar specialty, the honeybee. Now this one is fascinating. The flavor is described as being kind of like a honey ginger cough drop, but, and this is important, in the best way possible. Trust me on this. It's a must-try for any bourbon fan who wants something a little more unique than your standard whiskey sour.
Okay, our expedition is now taking an interstellar leap. Day is turning to dusk, and we are leaving Earth completely behind. We're landing on the bioluminescent moon of Pandora. And here, among the floating mountains and glowing plants, the drinks are just as alien and captivating as the world itself.
In this strange and beautiful new world, there's really only one place to go for a drink, Pongu Pongu. And honestly, the name tells you everything you need to know. It literally translates to party party, and it's this little kiosk that serves up some of the most unique and colorful drinks you'll find in any theme park, period.
The most famous thing they make here is the Night Blossom. And get this, it's non-alcoholic, but it is an absolute must-try. The key is the desert pear. It's not a flavor you find very often, which gives it this really unique sweet and tart profile that's just totally different from your average slushie. Plus, it's topped with passion fruit boba. It's a true Pandoran treat.
But hey, for all the beer connoisseurs on this quest, consider this your holy grail. The Hawks Grog Ale, which is bright green, by the way, is famous for being one of the best exclusive beers at Disney World. It's a wheat ale, kind of like a Blue Moon, but it has these wonderful notes of peach and apricot, a really fantastic find.
And so, our long day of exploration is finally drawing to a close. We've trekked across continents, and we've even jumped to another world. And now, as twilight settles over the park, it is time for our reward. We have arrived at our final and most celebrated checkpoint, the legendary Nomad Lounge.
Now, that is not a casual statement. Our source material is basically crowning Nomad Lounge as the absolute best lounge in all of Walt Disney World. This is the pinnacle of the park's drinking scene. It's a true oasis for travelers, just filled with amazing stories and even more incredible cocktails.
But listen, a lounge this good is no secret. So here is some absolutely crucial intel for your own trip. You have to use the My Disney Experience app to join the walk-up list. Do it early in the day, get your spot in that virtual queue, and then you'll just get a notification when it's your turn to enter this explorer's haven.
All right, let's break down one of their signature drinks, the Tempting Tigress. Think of it as their spin on an old-fashioned, but what makes it so special are these exotic ingredients, like allspice dram and tamarind. They add this unique, kind of spicy complexity you just won't find anywhere else. This is the go-to for the serious cocktail fan.
And if you want something on the lighter side, you've got the Hightower Rocks. It's basically a super high-end watermelon margarita, and everyone says it's the perfect cure for a hot Florida day. If you're looking for that ultimate refreshing escape that just tastes like pure, fresh watermelon, this is your drink.
And here is one last piece of pro-level advice from the field. You don't have to stay glued to your seat to enjoy these amazing drinks. You can actually ask for any of the cocktails in a to-go cup. That way, you can take a little piece of that Nomad Lounge magic with you as you keep exploring the park under the stars.
So what's the final verdict on our quest? I mean, from the refreshing brews in Asia, to the rhythmic heart of Africa, the otherworldly drinks of Pandora, and finally, the just unparalleled excellence of Nomad Lounge, I think the evidence is pretty clear. Animal Kingdom is, without a doubt, a top-tier, elite destination for any beverage explorer.
Our journey together ends here, but really, yours is just getting started. We've mapped out the territory, we've highlighted the treasures. So the only question left is, which one of these discoveries are you going to seek out first on your own wild adventure?